What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Longbox Lounge. Joined as always with my co-host Lou here. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. We've officially passed episode 30. We are one of Marvel's longest ongoings right now. Um, yeah, and let's get into it, man. I'm happy to be here as always. We always have a great time recording this show, so can't really say too much other than that, right?
Yeah. We have a good time over here. I think
Last
we're
week we even recorded twice.
yeah. That's how much fun we have, right?
Yeah,
We lost the video, guys. Oh man, I was so upset. But
that
anyway,
happens.
let's get into it, guys. We got some news. Not a lot, but some pretty big stuff in my opinion. But let's hop right into it, man. We got our first word on the Absolute event sometime in Q4 2026. Probably like November, October, DCKO
Yeah, I
time
think they
again.
said November. So
But we have word Jason Aaron is writing the event, first Absolute event. How do you feel? Have you ever read a Jason Aaron event?
Personally, I have not. I've read some of the tie-ins to it. Like I've read the tie-ins to War of Realms for I think the Thor book because I read the Thor book, Jason Aaron Thor all the way through. Um,
Oh, wow.
so I've read like some event tie-ins of his, but I haven't read the whole event. I don't really have any basis of where to go. But overall, Jason Aaron's pretty hit or miss. I think he's pretty good at some things, but I think like, oh wait, no, the War of Realms is his Avengers book that it ties into, um, and I've read that too. So like that book specifically, there's some really good issues and there's some really bad issues. Like the Phoenix arc of his Avengers book is so bad, but the Moon Knight arc is so good. So like he's very, very hit or miss. I know a lot of people say his events are trash, but I feel like this is different because it's a collaborative effort with all of the writers. He's just the guy that's tasked with actually writing the book, but like he's not coming up with the ideas by himself. He's not, you know, changing these characters, I don't think, like because they're all going to be involved. Um, so I think there's a lot to look forward to, honestly. It's the first absolute event. They have so much hype behind this. I don't think there's a way they can screw it up, in my opinion.
That's true. I'm same. I'm in the same boat as you. I've never read a Jason Aaron event. Obviously, I've read some of his ongoings, but never
Hmm.
an event. I kind of hear the same thing. But again, I also agree though the fact that they already came out and said it's kind of a collaborative effort. Like I said, I think it's more Jason Aaron kind of like doing the dialogue scripting, and maybe the turn of
Yeah.
events is really the collaborative effort. That way, he doesn't have go off the rails and have Batman chop off somebody's head. You know,
Right.
I mean like hey,
That would be something.
hey, we don't do that. Don't do that. You mess up my book. I think it's that type
Right.
of thing. But I'm
Definitely.
hyped, man. I think I don't know. Jason Aaron, I don't think he's done too much at DC or if anything at all, to be honest. So, I think there's certain guys, when they switch companies, they hit a new stride or some things
They
change.
lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is tricky with the events. You look at Dennis Camp with Endgame. He dropping peak with Manhunter and Ultimates, but then Endgame comes out. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's nowhere near the peak that those two books are, in my opinion.
Yeah, no,
So,
I'd have to agree. I've also seen people say that about this DC event. They're like, I don't think Jason Aaron's the guy I'd put at the forefront, but at the same time, we've seen how Dennis Camp has handled Ultimate Endgame, and it's very valid. So I kind of agree there, but at the same time, I think Jason Aaron has locked in with Absolute Superman. I think it's only been up, like it hasn't
yeah,
been like
I agree.
it started off real bad and then it got really good, or it was really good and it got really bad. It's just been a constant upward um, line, I guess. Slope, I guess is the correct term,
Yeah,
going
yeah.
back to math. But yeah, if he has everyone else in his ear telling him, like, hey, yeah, maybe let's do this, maybe let's do that, I think it works out, especially since we've heard that Martian Manhunter is like the guy who brings everyone together in this
Yeah, it
book.
seems like
I'm
he's the
super
key.
excited to see how that even works out because he's been so out there, and it's going to be interesting to see a different artist take on the Manhunter because we
Yeah,
have
I agree.
Javi, what's his name? Javi
We,
Castor?
yeah, or Rodriguez.
Well, yeah, Javi Rodriguez, I think. I think he does an amazing job, and it's such a unique style. It's going to be weird to see a different person take that on. But I'm excited nonetheless. Like I said, it's the first absolute event. What's there not to be hyped about? We all love these characters. You're telling me you're going to just be immediately turned off because of the writer? Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when that's what I'm saying. Like he's been doing so good with Absolute Superman. Maybe if like Absolute Superman was the worst title and then they put him on the event, I'd be like, oh my god. But like
Yeah.
you, like I mean, like we said, you know, I mean, it's here on the show. Every time Absolute Superman drops, we're like, yo, this is the best shit ever. Like it really is.
Mhm.
It's been so consistent and improving every issue. It feels like. I think the next question with that is who would you put as the artist? I think that's probably the
Oof.
bigger thing. I mean, we know it. We're probably not gonna get Dragoda shirt. None of our main guys. I mean,
Yeah.
Rodriguez on it would be cool, right? The Absolute Martian. I think that'd be a wild event. Him on an event,
That'd be something. That'd
yeah.
be trippy.
But I doubt that's gonna be the case. But I'm trying to think who would they do. You know, because DC's kind of like Marvel. They have their own stable of like exclusive guys that they just keep
Yeah.
there for the event. So I mean, Clayman would be pretty cool. He's not doing. I mean, I don't know. Allegedly, he's been working on his own Batman book for like 3 years. We've never
Oh,
seen
that's
a preview page of. So I
weird.
don't know.
Maybe they bring in the guy that did DCKO because that's their like event guy, isn't it?
Oh my god. Yeah, Javi Fernandez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
he.
like I'm even thinking out of the box. Like we know Ryan Stegman has been teasing something for months now. Like what if it's Ryan Stegman going over to DC for an Absolute event book?
That would be crazy.
I don't think he's exclusive to Marvel.
I don't know. I know he did an image book a while back. You know, with him and Donny Cates when they were doing all that stuff. But I
Yeah.
don't know. I think Marvel might have locked him down. I know Marvel.
It's very possible because they do have him, but right now he's only on covers.
And he really doesn't
So
do cover for DC. Because some guys you'll see they'll bounce, do a couple covers
mhm.
DC, you know, Marvel,
Yeah, so
but
that's probably like a big, wish. That
that's
probably won't happen, but it'd be cool to see that. Yeah, Clayman would be cool to see. DCKO, Javi Fernandez would be awesome to see because that book is freaking
yeah,
amazing.
that was an amazing book.
But yeah, what do you think? Who do you think they could
I
bring
mean,
on?
it's tough, man. Like I said, I'm out of the stable. I'm thinking Clayman just because he's not doing anything. I'm trying to think of like big artists, you know,
That'd be
guys
something.
guys that can carry an event like that. I'm thinking Clayman.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool, but I doubt it. I know Steve McNiven allegedly went to DC and he's been working on like a secret nobody knows about for like a year.
Well, that'd be really cool. I like
So
him a lot.
yeah, I'm gonna say Steve McNiven is the man. I mean, him on an event would be sick. A DC event, I think that'd be sick,
Mhm.
especially with that more rough art style he's been on now. I think that would
Yeah.
kind of really fit. But that would be it though. I'm trying to think. I know some other guys went, but off the top of my head, just I would probably say Clay Man for now.
That'd be that'd be freaking awesome. Um, but I guess talking about this event, what do you think it is even gonna be? Who do you think's gonna be the villain, or what do you think is the reason they're gonna tie in together?
I mean,
Because I know we were talking on Discord about how I forget who said it, but they were like, we have to assume it's Superman centered because of Jason Aaron, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know if that's true.
maybe.
I feel like it's if Manhunter's bringing them together, something has to happen to Manhunter, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just tough because when you think of the threat, most of the time it's Superman has to deal with it.
Yeah,
I think
right.
maybe in that case, I mean, it's tough, man. Yeah.
I'm not sure who
I
it
mean,
could
it
be. I know
depends on
you
who
said
the villain is. That's what I'm saying. Cause
yeah,
like, I don't think they'll pull from the stable. I mean, maybe a team battle, but it's hard because, like I said, you know, I don't see like the Joker and Ra's al Ghul and all all the mainline villains team up against the absolute guys. You know.
well, even since Absolute Evil, so much has changed. Like Raj Al Ghul isn't even bad anymore.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
refusing to get back into the Lazarus pit, and his daughter's like, "Oh, you're a sock of what my dad used to be."
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you're a
No,
withered down old man. So I mean, a lot has changed since that Absolute Evil book even came out and set up the Justice League, the Absolute Justice League, that is. Um, so yeah, I mean, I really have no idea who the villain could be.
yeah, and I think Scott is playing the Joker real close to the chest, so I doubt we're gonna
Yeah.
see him. I mean, we might see him on like some. He's just there, you know,
Mhm.
but then nothing crazy.
He might be the guy pulling the strings like he has been. He might be the
Oh yeah, they
reason
could
this
do that.
comes to Earth.
That's the end of the
You,
event.
you,
That last panel is just the Joker. He's like, it's all going a part of plan. End.
there was a good idea about Lex Luthor, but like I feel like Lex Luthor, what we've seen so far, gets wiped by the heroes. Like
Yeah, he
they
would
get,
have to come back on some like I don't know. Maybe if Darkseid gave him something, then maybe. But
you know,
yeah, you're right. I think he would
Darkseid
get
or
wiped.
Brainiac.
And that's the thing too. When you really think about, if they were to do one of the our superheroes villain, it's kind of tough because like a lot of the superheroes already beat kind of their villains, or they won at least one type of fight. So I was like,
Or they're
dude,
normal people.
yeah, yeah. So it's like, dude, if you got a whole team with you, you're gonna smoke these guys, you know.
Mhm.
But I mean, who would it be? Would you do an absolute Steppenwolf? You know, he's like Darkseid's nephew or some shit. You know, I mean, this are they even touching Darkseid stuff? I mean, I hope they don't do Darkseid again right after KO. I mean, then it's gonna be,
I
you know,
don't think they will. I think Darkseid's the end all be all for the absolute universe. Like
yeah,
whenever it ends, that'll be the threat they face. At least that's what I hope they do, because like that's kind of what they set up. He created this world. He's gonna be the one to end it, right?
yeah. I mean, that's what I would assume as well. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think we get Darkseid right away. But I mean, it's tough, man. Who the I mean, I don't even know. Maybe the
I don't know,
absolute.
dude. To even say
I'm
like,
thinking maybe the clones or the champions from KO. Right? It's like absolute versus absolute, kind of like a mirror battle,
yeah,
almost like the evil Justice League. You know, with Ultraman and all that. But other than that, that's the only thing I could really like think of. Because I
yeah,
mean, it's tough. What would you do? I mean, and some of them aren't even all villain. I mean, look at Flash's rogues. He's cool with all his rogues pretty much.
yeah.
So you can't even really, you know, it's tough, man.
I'm not too sure. This is like a big secret. I'm sure we're gonna find out soon, within the next couple months of solicits. I'd assume, like, because they're not gonna hide that, bro. It's gonna get out somehow. I mean, it might even come out from Scott himself. He might just
Yeah,
straight up
yeah, he
say,
likes to say.
because like he straight up said who the writer is. So I don't know. I just don't know Superman or DC villains. I mean, it could be Doomsday, maybe. Maybe they do Absolute
Oh,
Doomsday.
absolute doomsday would be hard. That would be
Yeah,
sick. That's what I was
and
saying.
that would fit the Superman centered
If they do
kind of
that,
thing.
the only other guy I was saying was maybe Mongrel. He's another Superman type villain, but he's also a menace. And the fact that he hasn't showed up, they do an absolute version. He can be a problem for the whole, you know, squad. So that's why I was like,
Yeah,
I can kind of see that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's Mogo from fucking Absolute GL. You know, the planet finally shows up. That's the event.
maybe.
2 years later. Nah, I hope not, man.
Because
That'd
then
be
we'd have to
whack.
pick it up again, dude. Like I'm still debating. This week is the next issue of Green Lantern. I'm like, do I pick it up or do I
I'm
not?
so
I mean,
tapped after that last issue,
I
bro. I
know.
was like,
Me
nah.
too. Me too. But I saw someone say on Twitter, I'm pretty sure it was Absolute Batman Hype Guy. He's like, you got to stop sleeping on Absolute Green Lantern. I'm like, dude, but that last issue was so bad. Like,
Yeah, nah. I'm super good off that. I was holding out for a while, but that last issue was like, yeah, you don't want to be here anymore.
yeah.
Confirmed. So yeah, I'm tapped on
Well,
that one. But yeah, man. Absolute event coming soon. Jason Aaron writing.
leave it in the comments who you think the villain should be.
Yeah, and the artist. Let us know.
Yeah, yeah, and the
That'd be
artist.
fun. But moving on to some Marvel news, video game stuff. So they were talking the Miles Morales actor was doing like a podcast or some interview. He was talking. He said basically they canceled the Venom spin-off game that they were coming out with because Tony Todd had passed away and he was
I
gonna get
saw
his own
this.
spin-off game. But then like a couple Insomniac devs came out and immediately said that was fake. Like that's not true. That they're still making the Venom game, and
Oh,
a bunch of leaks came out after that the Venom game is coming out. Is possibly a PS6 cross gen title. They're saying Eddie Brock is coming. There's gonna be Eddie
ooh,
Brock Venom. I mean, there's a lot, man. Would you be hyped to play a Venom game? Because they were saying that
oh
way before. Even like I remember after Spider-Man 2 dropped, that was like a big thing. It was a
yeah. I mean, even when Spider-Man 2 dropped, they were like they're spinning out off. Like I think that was always the plan. Honestly, was Wolverine, Venom, and then Spider-Man 3. Now, if that order gets changed now because of this Tony Todd passing, because I'm pretty sure it was really unexpected. Like I'm pretty sure no one saw this coming, which
yeah,
is
yeah. He kind of
terrible. Rest in peace.
yeah, legend.
Um, But yeah, man, I would still definitely play it. I mean, Insomniac, in my opinion, hasn't missed. Like they've improved every time they've released a game. Like from Spider-Man 1 to Miles Morales, fighting is I could get 100 plus combos with Miles Morales like it was nothing. Like they improved it so much. They nailed Miles' style. they added the into and across the Spider-Verse animation style for one of
Yeah,
his suits. That was super cool. And then Spider-Man 2 came out, man. Spider-Man 2 was peak. I mean, everything, the Sandman fight, the Venom portion was awesome. That's why they're like, oh yeah, we got to do this because they know they nailed it. I mean, the only downside was that it was Harry Osborn, in my
yeah.
opinion. Um, but if they change that route and go Eddie Brock, man, I don't see why not. That's going to be sick. Um, Especially if Wolverine's a hit. We know Wolverine's coming out this year. If Wolverine's a hit, they definitely streamline to Spider-Man 3 and Venom probably.
Yeah, I mean Venom would be hype, man. Eddie Brock. I mean Venom is fun. Everyone likes Venom. There's a lot you could do. You could do the costumes. I think that'd be really fun. I mean, imagine we get the MJ Venom. That'd be pretty funny. I mean, there's a
Pretty
lot you
cool.
can do. I mean, yeah, the Venom has. I mean, my thing is right. Would you make that rated M, or would you
Oh yeah.
try to keep it T for teen?
Is Wolverine rated M? Do we know
Yeah,
that
yeah,
yet?
yeah. It
Oh, then
is.
I bet you they go Venom rated M for sure.
That would be so
Um,
sick. I can't wait for Wolverine, man. I honestly think that's like I'm almost more hyped for that than GTA 6 because it's only been 15 years for GTA
yeah,
6, but I mean the fact that they're going blood and guts for Wolverine. If the Venom
yeah.
thing happens, I think he's got a lot of. I mean, even in Spider-Man 2, he was a menace. I mean, there's like one animation he put
His
a guy
art
into,
was
he'd
so
like break some dude in half. Like that shit was
Mhm.
crazy. If they keep it like that, I think that'd be awesome. I mean, and Venom has plenty of stories to pull from. I mean, especially you do the early stuff. I mean, it'll be peak.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I think overall I'm still down for a Venom game when it comes out. Who knows? Probably PS6 would.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what they're
know
saying, which is crazy, but I don't know.
because does that mean it would still come out before Spider-Man 3?
I think it would
Because
drop before Spider-Man 3.
who knows when? Because you also have to assume it's going to be more like the Miles game. It's going to be smaller,
Yeah, yeah,
smaller scale,
100%.
smaller story. But that doesn't necessarily mean worse quality because Miles Morales was freaking an awesome game, dude.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's just a smaller package, but that's fine. Like you said, as
Yeah.
long as that
'Cause
quality
it
is
won't be
there,
full price. It won't
which it
be
is.
$80 like these games are now. It'll probably I forget what Miles was. I think it was like 40, 45
Yeah,
bucks.
it might have been like 40 or 50 at release.
Um, yeah, I mean, but if it's next gen, it might be more because, that's what they do now. Stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Taxing, man, taxing. But I
But
mean, I'm hype. I guess the other question with that is, who would you have voice Venom now? I mean, maybe they could pull Tony Todd. I mean, I hope they don't AI his shit. I think that'd be a little messed up. But they recast Venom. I know that's kind of a big thing, right? People don't like to recast people when they pass away now. I
you
mean,
know,
but I wonder. I mean, who was Venom before that? I feel like that was the first time I heard Tony Todd as Venom, which he killed, by the way. His Venom was amazing.
mhm, it was really
Cause
good.
I'm
I'm
trying to
not too sure, but
maybe the guy from Rivals, maybe whoever does the
maybe
Venom in Rivals.
my first wish, honestly, since we're not gonna see him in the movies anymore, buckle down, Tom Hardy, dude.
Oh, that would
Bring
be so
Tom Hardy
awesome.
for a Venom video game. I'm 100% down for that. I doubt he'd do it though, because those guys don't
He's a big time
really cross over.
actor. Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be awesome though. I can't lie, that'd be so sick.
but I'm not too sure. I'm not too familiar with any game voice actors, so I don't really have an answer for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Eddie Brock would be the. You would need the bigger voice actor, but I want someone cool doing the Venom voice, man. Because Tony
Maybe
Todd, he really killed it.
maybe do something like they're doing with Wolverine because that guy, what's his name? Steve McIntyre, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds right.
Um, I don't really know anything about him, and his Wolverine sounds fire. So maybe go with a little lesser known voice actor and let him rise up.
Yeah,
Let him
yeah.
make a name for himself. I never think that's a bad idea, especially since like the MCU in general has been so good at that. They've brought in these lesser known actors.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Before they got cast as those big characters, they weren't that big of actors,
Well, nobody knew
and now
who Chris Hemsworth was. Like that was
yeah.
I'm like 90% like everyone. Like, that was their first time ever seeing him.
And now they're raking in the money. So I'm always down for them to bring in a lesser known actor, especially for a video game, because I think it's less, what's the word here? Less tolling, maybe. Like you have a bigger chance of succeeding in a video game than a movie
Mm,
because you could screw up a movie. You know what I mean? Um, but a video game leaves a lot more to play with, I think, pun intended.
yeah, literally. That's pretty funny. That's true though, man. Definitely hype for Venom though, if we get it or whatever the case may be. Anything Insomniac is a little funny. Post that leak.
Insomniac in general, man, because they got Wolverine, Spider-Man 3, Venom that we know about, and I also think there's like a multiplayer X-Men game
Yeah,
that
that's
they
what they're
wanted.
saying. That after Wolverine, they're gonna pivot to X-Men because after Spider-Man 3, they're done with Spider-Man pretty much.
Which makes sense.
Yeah,
Can't beat a dead horse too much.
yeah, it's understandable. You can't really. That's it. Avengers after soon.
And they've had so many problems, man. Like they got leaked.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why
Anything post that leak is, it's on shaky ground. We don't know 100% till we
yeah,
see it.
like Spider-Man 2 was supposed to have, I'm pretty sure, 3 DLCs, and we didn't get any because of the leak.
Yeah, yeah. That's what everyone was saying. Yeah, it
Kind
definitely
of
did
upset.
set up DLC. So, but that's what I'm saying. Even the Venom game, I know it's a little fun. I mean, for all we know, it could have been the leak. That game was in progress and they leaked and they were like, because Tony Todd had passed away around that same time, I believe, or right after the game. I remember. I feel like it was around that time, around Spider-Man 2's release, a little after. So, I'm not too
That's
sure.
interesting.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's see. We got an official release date for the Lantern show. It's not Green Lantern, by the way. Green is stupid. August 16th. I don't know, man. I'm definitely gonna watch the first episode, but I don't know. All these brown suits and there's only one can wear the ring and
I think they're doing a big misdirection with the One Ring thing because
that's what I'm saying. I
we
think they're
already know there's
trolling,
two.
but I
We
don't
already know
know.
there's two because what's the guy in Superman? Guy Gardner has a ring.
Yeah.
You're telling me he gives it up to Hal Jordan, but like at the same time, there's no way because I'm pretty sure Guy Gardner and or John Stewart. I mean, I'm sorry, Guy Gardner and John Stewart are both cast in Man of Tomorrow. So you have to assume there's going to be two Green Lanterns. Like, there's no way they're trading off. Hey, I got to go take a crap. Here's the ring. I got to go meet my wife. Here's the ring back. You know what I mean?
You
I just don't
imagine
think they'll do that.
that'd be pretty funny.
So I think it's a major misdirect. And at the end of the day, HBO's track record has very little misses.
Yeah, yeah. It's true.
So I still have hope, maybe more than everyone else. The trailer wasn't too good, but they did release a new poster, and there's actually green in it this time. So
yeah.
maybe they're pivoting. Maybe they're showing us that they were misdirecting us the whole time. But that's copium, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope so, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, why would you do a lot of that weird stuff they were doing for the Green Lantern? Everything's like brown, and why are we in the Midwest city at bars and shit? I don't know. Like, that's not
definitely
Green
valid.
That's my only weird. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, again, it might be cope as well, but I'm really hoping that's all like episode 1.
Yeah.
And then like past episode 2, we're in space, or we're actually doing Green Lantern shit, and it was, like you said, it was bait. They were just pissing everybody off because it's funny. I don't know, but
The
again,
one thing,
that's a funny marketing strategy. I don't know what executive was like, yeah, that's a good idea, man. Let's do that, and they actually let him do it. I don't know.
James Gunn does that stuff.
That's true. I mean, he is CEO.
But my big thing that I'm super excited for in that show is Sinestro for sure, dude. Because the guy they cast, Proctor from Banshee, I don't remember his actual name, but man, he was so good in that show. When I heard he got cast as Sinestro, I was like, holy crap, dude.
Damn.
Like, he's really good. He's really menacing.
That's what I'm saying. So it's got to be a spacefaring type thing. I mean, we're going to have Sinestro in the Midwest, like at a bar. Hey, like, is he using his ring to cover his face or something? Like, what do we...
Yeah, I don't think that... I think Sinestro is definitely going to be in space.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't... You imagine he's, like, got a shack and shit. Like, he's just in the back of somebody's backyard the whole show. You guys bring me any snacks? Oh, man. That'd be terrible.
That would be...
I hope they bait, though. I mean... I really hope that's what we're doing right now. It's just like, haha, everything's brown for episode 1. The minute they put the ring on, color comes back, That'd be pretty fun. But who knows?
Copium for right now, because that's all we know is brown, right?
Literally brown. That's I think that's the biggest problem. Why is his suit brown? He's the Green Lantern. It was super brown. But whatever. I mean, maybe he's sad. Moving on. Let's knock out both of it. We got some Marvel things. So we got Pepe Larraz back on Spider-Man 1000. He posted, guess who's back? It was him. I thought he was talking about someone else. I was like, oh my, because I thought he was on Death Spiral a couple of the issues, but I guess not. You're right, because
No,
it
it
was
was just
mostly the Jesus guy, Carlos Gomez, and Ed
Ed
McGuinness.
McGinnis. Hmm.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, yeah, he wasn't.
And then
But
I don't know if he's on any until that one.
yeah, because we're still not at 1,000 yet. I think we got like 3 or 4 more right before. We're
Because
close, but
they got Gleason coming back for a couple issues. I'm
oh, we
pretty
got
sure.
Patrick Gleason. Oh, he's the man. I like Patrick Gleason.
For the next issue, it's Corey Smith and Francesco Mana, and then 29 is Pete Woods. So they got a different.
Pete
30 is
Woods.
Pete Woods, and then 31 is Patrick Gleason. 32 is Patrick Gleason. 33 is Ed McGuinness, and that's all we have for right now. So what issue is that one? That's 997. So Gleason's on a couple, 95, 96, and then Ed McGuinness is on 97. So yeah. So that's all we know for right now. But I'd assume Pepe's coming back for issue 1,000, at least part of it, because I'd assume they're doing multiple stories in that book, right? Because it's
Yeah, they're gonna get their
milestone
money.
issue.
It's gonna be like a $7 issue.
I swear, bro. Last time I got the Avengers 800, a page fell out, and it was like a 7.99 book. It's like, are you kidding me?
That's the only reason I didn't. I wanted to get it, but I was like, what is that? $8. I was like, dude, it's not even foil. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But that's big news, man, because his art is stellar.
Yep. I mean, especially after the Spider-Man, Superman. I mean, it'll be big. It's great to have him back.
Definitely.
That's one thing though with ASM, man. Why can't we get like at least a solid rotation of 2 to 3 guys? We've had like everybody and their mother on this run. Went from John Romita, Pepe Larraz, Ed McGuinness. I think we had Todd Knock at one point. Now we got Pete
Pete
Wood.
Woods.
Yeah, what we got? I mean, Patrick Gleason is great. Ed McGuinness is great. But again, Pepe, Patrick, and Ed. Right there, solid 3. You would have kept that from issue 1. On God, it would have been peaked the whole way through. Like, I don't. But no, we're just. Who wants to work on Spider Man? That's what it feels like they do sometimes with the artists, bro. Like,
It's because it comes out so much. It's because it's bi-weekly, dude. Like, and I get, Spider-Man's gonna be bi-weekly or bi-monthly because it's freaking Spider-Man. Everyone's gonna eat up Spider-Man. But
that's my thing. So put some artists. You know it's big. You know you cranking it out like that. Get
right,
some. Like, yes, we know Pepe can't bring out 2 issues a month, but if you got 3 guys off on his level, to when he's not there, to maintain that level, because they do that, and then you have JR come in. Yes, in 2006 he was the man. Yeah, it's not 2006-7 anymore. Like, we're in 2026. He's bad. Like, he fell off. I mean, a lot of the older guys. Some of my favorites I'm starting to notice. I'm like, whoa, a little funny. It's just with age. But well, like a lot of these, I mean, especially as Marvel's your biggest book. Not like you're
yeah.
cheaping out. Like, oh man, this book barely sells. We can't put these big art. Like, dude, it's literally your biggest book. I know everyone knows it is. So that's my only thing. It's like, little rant. Can we please just get some consistency on the artists?
Yeah, definitely.
But
But that issue 1,000 is probably gonna be pretty sweet.
yeah. I'm
I
hoping
wonder
it.
what.
Yeah, I'm hoping it has stuff to do maybe with the arc and set some stuff up, because a lot of the milestone issues sometimes are like one shots almost.
Yeah.
Like, it just nothing really to do with the story. It's just Spider Man, and then or whoever that milestone is for sometimes. So I'm hoping they set something up maybe, or it's a big, I don't know, fight that was set up. I don't know,
We got that new villain coming out,
Spore.
Spore,
Yeah.
which is Brian Nehring. So that should be pretty cool. I'm excited to see that, I guess. New villains are always cool, especially if they're hits. Like, if it's a miss, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
But
Of
like,
course.
Spider-Man always going up against the same guys is something. Like, we started off this run with Hobgoblin, and I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong, the Hobgoblin arc at the beginning was good, especially because Pepe's art. Like, that shit really stood out. But Spider-Man needs a new villain, especially for issue 1,000. Like, this guy's had 1,000 books.
Yeah. It's probably like his second or third issue 1,000 too. So, But moving on to some Marvel stuff, we got a leaked page from Infernal Hulk. It's free comic
Oh
book
yeah,
day, which is tomorrow. I don't
Hoping I
know
can get there
what
since I
what.
work. I work 9 to 5, so
Oof,
hoping I can get there.
might be able to clutch it up. But I don't know, man. That one page looked a little funny. Let me see if I can find it, put it up. But it was like I don't know. It almost looked like the Hellbuster suit got infected or something. I don't even know. It looked
It
kind of
looks like
crazy.
he's forming some sort of infernal Avengers or something. That's what
Oh,
someone said in our Discord. They said, I think it was Bread. He was like Infernal Avengers question mark.
that would be
Um,
hard.
so that would be cool. I mean, that sets up the Hulk event, you know, and I assume that that's what these free comic book day issues are always about. It's about setting up the events. Like we got Armageddon and X-Men in one, and then we got Hulk and Spider-Man in the other one. So my question is, what are they setting up in the Spider-Man one?
That's
Because
true.
we got to assume Hulk is going to set up the Hulk War, Infernal Hulk War. Armageddon is obviously steamrolling. We got two Captain America issues in the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
They're steamrolling towards Armageddon. That's going to be a big issue, man. That free comic book day, Armageddon, is going to be a big issue. And then we got DNX, which is, you know, the next X-Men event, which is a smaller event. But we're still going to get like the lead into it. Like what's it about? What's the villain? Like who's going to be doing what? So I'm interested to see about this because there's probably more than 3 pages for the Infernal Hulk stuff too. So wonder what it's going to be for that book.
I mean, Inferno Avengers. I didn't even think of that. That would be sick, man. I mean, it would make sense as well. In the Infernal Hulk War kind of ties back in because whoever took Hulk's body was probably got some of his memories or Bruce's memories, so they would know about the Avengers. They know, oh, these guys are serious. Let me clone these guys into my stronger monsters or whatever, or make
Yeah,
some monsters in their image. I mean, yeah, that'd be sick, man. That'd be sick. I'm definitely hyped for that. Hopefully we actually get some concrete on it. Maybe it is Infernal Adventures. I mean, that'd be insane.
that'd be something. That could be possibly the second thing we predict on this book on this podcast. Because last week we talked about, you know, what's his name, Capullo
Hello.
on Doom Quest. Is that
Oh
what we
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about?
yeah. The Trials of Doom, right? All the one shots.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And then this one we could, you know, maybe it's Infernal Avengers for the Hulk War, you know. And that one we'd have to give our credit to someone else. Bread, you'd get the credit 100%.
yes, sir. He
But
would. But if it is
but
Infernal Avengers, you heard it here first. Just
yeah,
know
that's
that.
true. That's
But one more thing, I guess, before we get into our books, Resident Evil dropped their first trailer. It was Zach Krieger, I believe, is his name.
yep.
Weapons and all the other stuff. I mean, it looks
Barbarian. If
cool.
you've never seen
Oh yeah,
Barbarian, bro,
Barbarian.
such a
Yeah,
weird movie, but it's really good.
Barbarian is
Um,
awesome.
so yeah,
Yeah,
he's good in the horror spot of movies. And Steven Spielberg came out and said that his itch to make a horror movie isn't even there anymore because Zach Kreger did such a good job with weapons. So if Steven Spielberg of all people
yeah.
is saying you nail the horror genre of movies, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, he's been crushing it, man. I mean, I'm hype. And at first, I know everyone was upset, even me so a little bit, because he was like, yeah, I'm not really gonna follow none of the games. I don't, that just wasn't in his plan. I was like, ah, man, it's Resident Evil. Why aren't you following the game? But
Mhm.
the way I liked it, he already came out and said it parallels the game. It's like Raccoon City, but we're following a random guy. We're not following Leon, and it kind of makes sense because he was like, you can't. It's hard. I mean, maybe for him, it's true. It'd be harder to do a horror movie with Leon because he is like a super
A
soldier
badass.
demon. Yeah, literally, you can't, you know, without being a disservice to the character. So I was like, you know what, that makes sense. He was like, yeah, he's like, I want the movie to be like if me or you were in, Raccoon City and stuff. So I think it'd be fun. I mean, as long as we get the nasty monsters at some point, maybe we get that dog that splits his face
Mhm.
or Nemesis. Imagine you see him run by. He didn't have to be the main villain, but seeing him run by, that'd be funny.
That'd be something.
So I mean,
Because
this,
it is in Raccoon City, like you said, and it's also taking place during Resident Evil 2. So, you know, Leon's doing his thing right now. He's like, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 2 is when he's going against the RPD, Raccoon City Police.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's when he finally joins his first day.
yeah. So, you know, we know it's going to be going on during that time. There's definitely the possibility that we could see Leon, you know, maybe he just gets a little cameo. But yeah, the trailer looked really good. That shot where those zombies are dropping from the sky and they're
Yeah,
exploding, that was gory, man. So I think they're going all out. Um, and you know, it never really bothered me that they weren't going to be following the characters of Resident Evil because like that's been done. You know, that's in the game. So what are they going to do? Just a one for one recreation of the game? Like I feel like that's what they've done so many times with these movie adaptations, and like some of them work, some of them don't. So let's do our own twist on it. Let's make it horror. Let's make it gory, and let's have this dude be a freaking geek. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's what it seems like. That's what I'm saying. I think it has potential for the horror side. I mean, everything he's done, all the changes, it seems like it's made in service of horror, to
yeah,
scare you. It's not like he's trying to like, nah, I want to do my own thing just cause I don't want to be attached to Resident Evil. Like I think that happens a lot too with some guys when they adapt stuff. They go so far left with it, like it has nothing to do with the original. Like it's not even,
hmm
like it's like what this is a whole different
like
thing.
Last of Us
Yeah, they literally. I mean, even that one, the first season, it was good. They followed, it, and then like, first of all,
season two.
yeah, and Last of Us Two. I mean, story wise is a little, I mean, obviously, it's your cup of
I
tea,
think the whole
whatever.
world agrees with you on that
But
one.
but you know what I'm saying? Like the game itself wasn't that good, and you went way left from the game, and
Yeah,
it already wasn't in a good spot. Like you know what I'm saying? So like that's when you do stuff like that. That's when it gets a little funny, but. Especially what they were doing, like it was. Oh man, I mean that's a
that's a
whole
whole.
thing. Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
haven't.
a yeah. That's a whole can of worms. But yeah, I know what I mean. But I'm hyped for this. The fact that he's not going so far left with it, he's literally like a lane over.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I think it's gonna be good.
and it still allows for crossovers. Maybe we follow this guy. He realizes that this world is in a terrible place, and he needs to, you know, get good. Basically, maybe he hunts down Leon for training or something in the next movie or the movie after that. Like it's not so far over. Like you said, it's literally the next lane that these characters could cross over in periods that aren't covered in the game. So it's completely new content. You don't have to worry about screwing over the game. And at the same time, it's its own take. It's its own character that's trying to survive, basically. Because if they do make a second one or a third one or however many they make, he can't be a loser the whole time.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
Like he's got to learn something, right? Like these zombies falling from the sky. What do I do? How do I survive? Like he got to learn something because
yeah,
that's life changing.
yeah, it's true. It'd be like Grace in the RE9.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be funny, man, if we get like the end of the movie is just like Leon. He's like, "Hey, what's your name?" It's like Leon. Cuts to black. I think that would have people going crazy. They'd be like, "Oh my god, when's part two coming?"
yeah,
Honestly, like, so I think there's a lot of hype for this. I mean, he said he's gonna show a lot of love to the like fans of the game. He said there's gonna be a ton of Easter eggs. So I honestly, if it's like similar to like even Super Mario, you look at Super Mario, like that movie's like. If you played any type of Mario, like all that is fan service, and it's great. I mean,
yeah.
look at, I mean, made a ton of money already. So I think it's got potential, and he's a horror master. I mean, he's 2 for 2. I mean, the last two he's
Mhm.
done were like bangers, like certified. So yeah, I'm not
And he's
worried.
doing another one too. I think he's doing that Gladys movie, the girl, the redhead from Weapons.
Mm,
He's doing a movie all about her.
yeah, yeah,
So I mean, I got hope for it. I never doubted it after because I watched Weapons and then I watched Barbarian after, and then I heard he's coming out with Resident Evil. I never had a doubt in my opinion.
yeah. I was hyped. I mean, I had seen Barbarian, but after I seen Weapons, they were like, "Oh yeah," and he's doing Resident Evil. I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be sick."
Hmm.
As long as they keep it gross, man. I want to see some gross looking zombies. Maybe the
Oh yeah,
dogs. Keep it
I think
gross.
it'll nail.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But moving on.
That's the news. I think.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say I believe that's everything for the news. So we're on to the books, man. We're on to the books. Everyone's favorite part. Picks of the week. How many books did you have on your pool this week?
I think 8.
Yeah, I had 8 as well. Even though I think I grabbed an extra one.
I
But
think 8, but League of Comic Geeks was saying 9 because I had well, technically 10, the free comic book day stuff,
oh, you
but
put it.
I couldn't get those.
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
But
But yes, 8. Um, had to hit up the backup for Skinbreaker because my normal guy don't get some of the Image comics I get for whatever reason. I got to tell him about May because Skinbreaker and Rook Exodus is coming back. I don't want to be going to 2 places forever, dude.
yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
everyone got to do it. You got to do it. Freaking Speed Sultan always goes to 2 shops on New Comic Book Day. Uh,
yeah. There's just
it's just one
one
of them things.
one guy I watch. He's literally a dad. He's like Dadpool Comics. It's funny, but he's like, I went to the comic book shop today, got one book. All the other books didn't come. I'm like, damn. Like, yo, that must be annoying. It's only one book that would ruin my day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, he's like, so I gotta wait till next week. Like, he has like the one chain shop he said, and there's like no other shops. So when they get shorted, like he has to wait a whole week. I'm like, oh man,
Yeah,
that sucks. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into Skin Breaker. Like you said, it's the end of the series, man. The maxi series, whatever.
so
8
sad.
issues. My God. Wow, I really love this last issue, man. I
It
mean,
was really good. I'm pretty sure I gave it a 5 out of 5.
I think I did as well. I
It
was
was so
blown
good.
away. Like, and I thought it was gonna be good, but I I didn't think it was gonna be this good. I thought emotionally it really hit. There was some really
Oh yeah,
powerful
definitely.
scenes, and I was just like, wow, like, and it was weird, like there wasn't been a whole lot of like back and forth. I felt like through the whole
Mhm.
series. So even when it caught me a little bit, I was like, wow, I didn't even think I would feel something, but I did. The way they did with the whole thing. So yeah, it was great, man. I really loved it.
The art in this issue might be the best art of the whole book so far, and it's all been by the same guy, David Finch. But like,
The
there's
man.
like four double page splashes in this book.
Yeah. It's like
Like,
two in the
there's
beginning,
so
two at
many,
the end, I think. Yo,
and
it was
they all hit, dude. But yeah, like you said, besides that, that's its own thing because that's all the way at the top, man. Finch is the man. Um, I've been watching his live streams on YouTube, bro. He drew Absolute Batman on live stream the other day. Um,
yeah, yo, his streams are so fire.
yeah,
He's so cool.
but story wise, man, I really like how these two characters that have been going back and forth. Well, the character and then Paka's dad went back and forth for the first half of the book, but then Enoch and Paka, like this issue, they just worked as a team the whole time. He didn't even try to, like, disagree with him because he's seen from last issue and the issue before that he's right. And I mean, granted, they kind of questioned Anok when he was like sacrificing himself to the Silver Fang King or the leader of the Silver Fang
Yeah.
animal. Um, but at the end of the day, they didn't disagree with him. They might have thought about it, but they didn't. They let him do his thing, and they freaking walked away. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, again
so that
though,
was awesome.
that was all powerful. I mean,
Yeah,
the design
like,
as well, of like what the king or the dad, the alpha, whatever, of the silver. I
so,
thought he was crazy, dude. He had the
oh
three
yeah,
horns. He's the only one you could really see his eyes that were red. Oh man, I loved it. He had like a little beard as well that was red. Oh man, I mean the design here was crazy. Again, like I mean I know we said it, but Finch, I mean, and the whole series has been great. But I think I agree. Like this last issue, I don't know, just another level, man. Really
like
good.
the splash page with Anok riding the Alpha Silver Fang was crazy, dude. Like that
Yeah,
was so awesome because he's gone now. He's doing his own thing while his son and Paka lead. So it's kind of like the second or the next generation have completely adopted the new ways. Like he says, the old ways died with your father, but he created you, Paka. So I honor him for that. So even he's being a good guy towards the dead dad. The one that challenged him, tried to kill him, tried to banish him. You're right. It was very powerful. I mean, I think, dude, they're releasing a hardcover. I think I might have to get it.
I seen that coming out a black and white one. That's the one I was thinking about getting, dude. I was like, dude, I know that shit got to be crazy in black and white. I
Yeah.
mean, but like I said, it was just so powerful. The fact that he was able to respect Pac, his dad, yeah, at the end, even though he died, and like you said, he hounded him, gave him such a problem.
Hmm.
And that Paco was actually able to make that adjustment and development to be like, nah, yeah, I think my dad's got it wrong. He's just too old. He's just too locked in his ways.
And
I
they
mean,
thrive after that. They do the time jump. They show all 4 seasons, and then they're thriving,
yeah,
man. They're
yeah,
two animals. I mean, sometimes things got to change.
yeah. I
That's
like
the
that.
moral.
This whole tradition versus evolution, or to adapt and all that, and actually maybe listen. I think that's a lot of it too. Actually listen. Try other things. I mean, it was. I think it's really big. Also, I think with today, what's going on in the world, but again, I mean, on its own, it's a beautiful story. I mean, it looked great the whole way through, and then this was very character driven too. It's not really like relying on, especially with Kirkman. He can get like a little crazy with the blood and guts. I guess. I mean, I know some people say that's. I mean, even he said it jokingly. Oh, it's my crutch. But even here, he don't show nobody getting choked out with their intestines or some shit, or the crazy stuff he does. For the most, it's pretty tame. It's probably one of his most tame books ever.
Yeah.
So I loved it, man. I really did.
even the last scene where they're going through the skin breaker ceremony again, and the one kid's skin isn't breaking like it's
Yeah,
supposed to, and then Imam is like, "I had this same problem. It doesn't mean that you're unworthy. Maybe it means that you're great. You just need more time to show why you're great." Because at the end of the day, he's leading.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
co-leading the tribe. So he's great in some way. He's showing the new way. Yeah, overall, this is a must read, dude. If you like Kirkman, Invincible, Kirkman, Walking Dead, whatever, dude, this got me wanting to try Terminal, if I'm being totally honest, because I
Yeah.
wasn't completely sold on that. But this book, man, is something crazy.
I think
Must
Terminal is
read.
gonna be sick. But yeah, Skin Breaker. It was peak, like we said. The hardcover is coming out pretty soon. I think they already put the ad for it in the back of Skin Breakers 8. So
I think it's in November.
yeah, I'm really I'm telling you, man, I might get that black and white. I mean, I know in black and white it's gonna be insane. So,
Yep.
but yeah, guys, Skin Breaker 8 end of the series was peak. Tap in. Moving on. Let's do Wolverine. Weapons of Armageddon number 3. I
All
really
right.
like this one, man. I had a lot of fun with this. I was hyped for it going into it, but I think it blew me away. We get the origin of Dave Colton. You know, we see what's going on with him.
And Chuck, poor Chuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So let's get into that. You know, we get their origin pretty much, and we find out on why. Because it was a whole program. There was a whole squad of them. But when we come to the future, it's literally Cap and Colton, and that's
Mhm.
so we find out that a big problem with that specific super soldier program is it like their hearts explode after a while. Like if they push themselves too much, like literally Chuck's heart, like he had like a heart attack while just running. He didn't
Yeah,
even do anything yet, and he's you know. So and then they tell Cole, and they're like, "Yeah, but you're good, man. You got like 5 to
you
10
got 5 to 10
years,
years.
and then you're gonna die, bro. It's whatever. You're good." And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Nobody told me this." So
And then we find out that the what they use to help them heal is Stark technology. I mean,
yeah, he's a
everything.
arc reactor. It seems like, right? They kind of has the Iron
Yeah,
Man heart thing, and that was another thing
whether
they
it's
tied it into that. Apparently, he got in touch with Tony Stark, something along those lines. I
mhm.
mean, if this is gonna tap into Armageddon, it makes sense why he would show up now, because now we have Tony Stark is involved pretty much without him actually being there. We got a name drop, sort of. Oh man, Nuke is awesome as well.
Nuke is crazy, dude.
Yeah, he's out his
He's
mind.
he's a wild character. Because I think he's one of them too. I don't know if it was the same project that he was involved in, but he's a super soldier
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
So he's on par with them, if not maybe even maybe that last panel with him holding the girl or holding the boy, Tyler. He gets major upgrades from when we seen him earlier in the book. He got these big golden arms
yeah,
now.
yeah. He looked crazy.
Um, so yeah, he's an insane character. I like how they brought him into this. I don't think he's gonna last though. I think Wolverine's
Yeah,
gonna slice
I'm pretty
him off.
sure. Yeah, by the end of the mini, he's done. I gotta say
Wolverine's gonna
though,
slice him off,
his
man.
design is awesome. The three he
Definitely.
got the 3 slashes. I mean, and I like the man Chip like his writing here when like towards the end. We have Logan, right? He's on the plane with that one girl that used to hunt the mutants and whoever. Oh, and Colton, he's flying the plane. And because the house got blown up and stuff by a nuke, she ends up passing away on the plane. I guess she bled out, but they don't really say anything. They kind of just let it happen, and Wolverine covers her eyes while she's like
Mhm.
leaned over in the passenger seat. I thought that scene was amazing. Like just that little thing. I was like, because that
Yeah,
makes like for Wolverine, he's not gonna be like, oh my, like he's been
he's like
around. He's seen this so many times. Like it's like, but it's sad. Like he's not like well, it's whatever. Like there's like a sadness and quietness behind it. I thought it was so well done. So
definitely,
well done.
and it's everything that's said is in his inner monologue. He's like, she denied the devil. She, fixed herself. She was a mutant who used to hunt mutants, but she atoned for it.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine's like, shit, I got to atone for 100 more
More years,
years.
yep. That's true. That was real though. Like I like for Wolverine that fit, man. I mean, who man? We low key might need a Chip Wolverine run, low key. I don't know why
That'd be
we haven't.
something.
He's Canadian. He should have been done that low key. Now that I think about it, but
That's something, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a good issue. I think this book for me has been so consistently good. Like the whole time, it's like usually there's one or two. I mean, hopefully not 2 issues in a 4 issue miniseries,
Yeah,
but usually there's like one miss.
yeah, yeah. There's one that we're like, wasn't feeling that one. Wasn't
Yeah, but this dude, it's been so consistently good. The story with Dave Colton, I'm so happy he came back from Captain America. Um,
yeah. I like
so
how
we're
they're
gonna
setting
talk
him
about
up.
Captain America probably right after this book.
Yeah, yeah.
that has some big stuff too, but they all tie together. Captain America, Wolverine, they all tie together in a way that makes sense. They give us Colton's backstory, well, at least the Iraq backstory in Captain America, and then they give us his true backstory of how he became the Captain America in Wolverine and how he's still around now. He had this plan, like the plan he had set for when they found him was crazy. He just had all these bombs that let
Yeah.
loose. And then we're tying into the ultimate the ultimate
Oh,
book,
the
whatever
mother
it's
box, yes, or the
yeah,
father box,
with the
whatever.
mother. So it all makes sense for this Armageddon event. I think this is a extremely well put together, cohesive story so far. I'm hoping they don't screw it up because we don't know anything about Armageddon still. We know the whole lineup for Queen of Black, but we don't know nothing for Armageddon.
I'm
So I
telling
hope
you,
they don't
man.
screw it up.
I think it's gonna be an Imperial type thing. We might get like a one shot announced along the way. I don't know, cause I'm like, there's no way
That's
you wouldn't have, like, there's no way you haven't announced your Avengers #1. Yeah, there's no way. Like, there's so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been announced by now. We're like a month out, pretty much.
right.
That's just my thing,
Yeah,
but definitely a lot of hype, man. I mean, this Weapons
very good.
Armageddon stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of hype going into it. I mean, yeah, crazy stuff. But let's jump from that one, like you said. Let's get right into Cap 10, man. We got back-to-back Cap issues, which was crazy. We got the return of Valerio Shitty. Uh, Goat home, by the way. I mean, his art is amazing. And it's crazy because 9, I wasn't crazy about the art in 9. I think it's something Lima. He was on it.
Yeah, it's
I know
definitely
he had done a couple, but I was like, that one was like a little too weak. The other ones, I thought they were good issues, but that last one, I was like, whoa. But we got Shitty right back, and he's back for I think another 5-6 issues. I think he's a 5-6 issue art guy, and then he takes a little break, then he
I
comes
think
back.
he's probably back for all the Armageddon stuff.
Yeah,
That's probably
sounds
what
about
he's
right.
doing.
Yeah, because a month before, 5 issues. Yeah,
Captain, let's see what they got here.
but yeah, Captain America, number
10,
10.
11,
What'd you think?
12. They got Tom Lima back on issue 13. So he's
You
doing
fuck.
1, 2, 3 issues. He did 3 issues.
Damn. Oh well.
Yeah. But either way, I'm not mad about it. I thought this was amazing. I'm a little confused by the ending because, spoiler alert, Doctor Doom's back, but it's not the Doom we know. It's like a kid.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah.
so I don't really know what to do with that. Because how's that gonna work?
Yeah, I think there's gonna be another bait within that, possibly. I'm not too sure
Yeah.
because you're right. When I see, I was like, okay, but how? What, I'm not too sure.
I mean, we knew he wasn't dead, but like, did he just transfer his consciousness into this kid and while he like rebuilds his body or something? I don't know.
Well,
Um,
he's regressed into a
but
kid for about 2 years now. He's gonna be a kid for like
yeah.
2 years.
But besides that, the issue was really good. I mean, Captain America doing his own thing. He even talks with Nick Fury and General Ross, even though he technically turned against him. And General Ross is like, he hits him with the classic Hulk line. His eyes are glowing. He's like, "You won't like America when we're angry."
Yeah,
That part was funny. It's always nice to see the Red Hulk back. I mean, that's how the book basically ended, right? It was like Red Hulk
yeah, yeah.
getting ready to take over Latveria or whatever he's got planned going on. Um, but like a lot of stuff, like didn't even I didn't even predict. Like the Red Widow was a traitor, but she wasn't a traitor because she never even got the weapon to begin with. So
Yep.
she thought she had it, but she didn't. And Captain America was like, "Yeah, you're an idiot." Um, and then Captain America figures it out. He's like, "Where's the statue of Doom pointing?" And it's at his mom's old house or something. That's where he finds the kid, Doctor
Mm,
Doom.
yeah, yeah. Some dope
Overall,
stuff.
good issue. Um, it seems like Red Hulk might be painted as the villain for this event, but I think Doctor Doom's going to play a big role because you don't bring him back for nothing.
That's true. I mean, we gotta
And like
see. No, go ahead.
that's how this book started. It was with Doctor Doom,
Yeah.
Captain America. So
I
I
mean,
don't know, man.
we'll see. I mean, I know the previews for Armageddon look pretty wild. They're like, I mean, it seems like Red Hulk literally stole Doom's whole flow. Like every time he loses, he just rewinds. From
Yeah,
what it seems
yeah,
like.
dude.
So, I mean, that seems pretty cool because he's gonna be a menace with it. He's not gonna have nowhere near the finesse as Doom. So I think it might also be him. Like, oh, I accidentally might have caused like super like tons of damage to the timeline or the universe, whatever the case may be. So I think it might spin off into that like halfway through the event. They're like, yeah, this guy like ruined everything. We gotta fix it
Here's our
now.
savior, Doctor Doom.
I mean, maybe. I mean, right? I mean, maybe he messes everything up somehow, opens a way for Doom to come back, and then Doom Quest is that whole thing, right? You know, that'd be wild. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm so excited for Armageddon. I mean, it looks good, bro. The previews, I think you're right about them not announcing anything for it, but at the same time, I feel like the free comic book day stuff is going to give us a lot of
I feel
insight
like we
about.
might get one. We'll get
Yeah,
one more little series to go along with it.
yeah.
But I mean, what is it gonna
But at the
start
same
in
time, it's
issue
only
two?
5
Where
issues.
that's my thing though too. We're a month out. I'm pretty sure you would have been announced all this stuff. People put it on their pools. FOC right now is when they
Definitely.
get the FOC. So that's what I'm saying. Are we gonna get a lot of like a little 4 issue mini tie-in with it after issue one? To go the 4 issues. I don't know.
Yeah, and they've already announced 2 issues, so it's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and it's
saying.
only a 5 issue book.
Yeah, so it's a little interesting, man. I don't know. They're playing that a little funny,
Definitely,
but
definitely. And we
move.
still don't know who this new character is that they painted the whole event around when they announced it. That shadow figure with the cape holding the origin box. We still don't know who
Oh
that.
yeah, it's gonna be Captain Marvel. They're bringing him back.
I don't know, dude. It could be Dave Colton. You know,
That'd be wild. Imagine the mother box makes him like Superman or the
that'd be
father
something.
box, whatever it is.
Origin, yeah.
But yeah, that's.
Both Armageddon lead-ins this week were fire, dude.
Oh
Captain
yeah,
America was a banger. Wolverine was a banger.
yeah.
So
Everything leading into it has been dope so far. So
yeah,
I'm definitely excited for Armageddon because it's been.
hopefully that ultimate impact doesn't ruin things.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's only the one shot, so hopefully, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's
Oh, I
just
think it's 5. I think it's 5 issues.
damn. I don't know,
That might be the tie-in. That might be the tie-in book that you were talking
bruh.
about. Because let me check just to make sure. Oh yeah, dude. They have 3 issues solicited, so I think it's at least 5.
Psh, damn. Yeah, so we gotta see then. You're right. There might be a little tie-in series with it. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, because they have it in the they have the first issue in the Avengers Armageddon event on League of Comic Geeks. So
Oh, damn. Damn, I don't know about that one. I thought that was just a one shot.
yeah, so hopefully that doesn't ruin things. Because I think they got conned on that book,
Yeah,
man.
they do. Chris Condon. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That whole extension for Ultimate Wolverine was pretty bad. So, I'm,
Someone on Twitter was posting they were going to read Ultimate Wolverine so they can read the tie-ins for Endgame. I'm like, spoiler, but I spelled spoiler so wrong. I like forgot the O, and then there was like 3 Z's at the end, like a freaking robot. Spoilers.
spoilers
It
time
doesn't tie in
at all. At all. I don't.
at.
You could have dropped it at issue 12. You would have been fine. Literally, like
It would have been better if it just ended at issue
I
12,
think
honestly.
so. Yeah. I think so. Wow.
Like the magic stuff was cool, but like
But half of
it
it
was
wasn't even
basically
magic. I
normal.
mean, he fought a bear like the first issue out. Lady
Yeah.
Deathstrike was kind of cool, but we didn't even like. She just showed up. She didn't even really say much. Like, I don't know.
Oh well.
But yeah, moving on. Another Marvel book. Kind of an event tie-in as well. Speaking of Ultimates 23.
Sheesh.
Dennis Camp. We got
Banger.
Stephen
Bang.
Morian. Man, I love the art in this one. This was like every page was like an art piece. It was crazy.
Mhm.
Like there were no
This guy
panels.
he did the 20th Century Men with Dennis Camp.
Yep.
I haven't read that, but I've been interested to read it. Um,
Yeah, everyone
but
talks
the art
about
is
it. That's like Dennis's first
phenomenal in
book.
this book. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I
man, it
mean,
was insane. There's
like
no
Fenris,
there was no
Wolf,
real panels. I think literally
yeah,
it was just splash,
murals,
splash.
murals. Yeah. It was really good. I think the story was awesome too. I mean, this is like the ultimate Ragnarok. They set it up in the last Thor issue. I forget which number it was.
Yeah.
Um, but like that issue ends with like Thor meeting up with Surtur. He's like, "Yeah, we got to get Loki out of this world. We got to get Loki out of here because he's the All Father right now." Um, And yeah, like the whole Nine Realms is at war in this book. Lady Sif is taking on Mangog. Thor's taking on Loki. Hela is let loose somehow. Uh, the freaking dwarfs of Nidavellir are at war. They're
Yeah.
riding dragons or whatever it was. Um, it was a crazy freaking book. I'm not gonna lie. But then it ends, and it's like everything is reborn. They're free of the Maker's mark. I think that's exactly what they say. Is they're free of the Maker's mark now.
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, it like you said, it was wild. Basically, a war across all 9 realms, pretty much. The fights was dope. I mean, but basically, I mean, spoiler. I mean, everyone pretty much died though, right? I mean, I know we see Sith died. I mean, I guess Thor died, right?
Heimdall died.
Yeah. So it makes sense, I guess. But and they're all dead, right? So they're all
I
reborn
think
now.
Loki and Thor are the only survivors.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It got a little funny at the end. I was like, did everyone die, or was it just? I know. Yeah, but Sif. I mean, the whole Sif fight was cool though, as well. That whole like
Oh yeah.
last panel when she stabs him at the end, that was awesome.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the art to me was crazy.
That's what made the book for me because like I was reading some of the reviews on League of Comic Geeks and it was like, did we really need this book? Like this is the second to last issue of the Ultimates. Like this should have been handled issues ago. Um, but still, man, I think it was 100% worth it. Obviously, the last issue is going to be like the major tie-in. Like I don't think we're doing any more of this flashback or own story stuff.
Yeah,
Um, but I really, really like this. I'm pretty sure I gave this a 5 out of 5 too, because like the art is just that good, and it's the whole book is a poem.
yeah. That's
I
what.
don't know how this guy Dennis Camp could sit down and write that, dude, because it's crazy. It's literally a poem. It's not sentences. It's not comic, text bubbles. It's just one ongoing poem about the 9 realms being at war during Ragnarok. It's insane.
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty wild. There's literally like dialogue, maybe like twice throughout the whole book, and it's like a
Yeah.
dwarf yelling, like both times. I think like
Yeah.
so. Yeah, the fact that it was a poem, like the writing of it was crazy. It wasn't a lot either. Like it wasn't too much. I think because there was a chance I think he could have did that. Like overdid the right, maybe just too much. But yeah, it was great,
Mhm.
man. Got nice little paragraph on each page. Go with the mural, right? Every time. I mean, yeah. But that art, man, that art was amazing.
The current Picasso, man, he killed
Literally,
it.
literally, that was amazing. Uh, let me
And
move
apparently
on.
he had to like redraw the whole issue. Apparently he wasn't like the original artist on this issue. But something happened. I don't know if something
I
happened or they
believe
decided
so,
to
yeah, because
switch.
I remember, we had Ultimates 23 and then they switched all of it, and then there was that delay. They were like, oh, he's doing it, plus there's a delay. We were like, what the
Yeah.
long
Because I
ass
think
time?
when the last issue came out, there was 50 days between this issue and the last one. Um,
That sounds about
so
right.
this, yeah, I mean, having to redraw the whole issue,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that being on my back, dude.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's definitely on the time limit as well. But did you read anything else? Or was that everything for us? I think we.
um, I also read Punisher
Oh, how was that?
and Doom 2099.
The Rage of Doom.
Yeah,
How was that? I
I
didn't
like
get it.
both of them. Punisher was good. It was a less action packed issue, but it really sets a bunch of stuff up. It's really really freaking good. Like Micro comes out with this big secret he's been holding against Frank. Jigsaw is obviously doing his thing, dude. Jigsaw's being real menacing. I'm not going to spoil it though because you haven't read it yet. I'll spoil it for the watchers, but not the co-hosts.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Um, but it's really good. Definitely a slower issue, but it sets up the future. It's still really good. The art's amazing. The story's amazing. The last page is fucking crazy, dude. Um, and then Rage of Doom, Doom 2099. This is like a spiritual sequel to the Doom 2099 that Frank Thierry did for One World Under Doom. And it basically shows this alternate ending to One World Under Doom. It's not the one we saw where he sacrifices himself to save Valyria. This one is he wipes every living creature off the planet using
Wow.
the darkest, deepest spell of the Darkhold. Sorcerer Supreme Doom wipes everyone off the planet.
Nice.
Everything, every living creature, every ocean creature, everything. And then that leaves Doom 2099 to rule the 2099 universe with nobody on it except him. He's the only living soul on it. And he creates these doom bots that resemble the people that died. Like his take a guess who his best freaking doom bot is that's always right by his side,
Is it,
Valeria Richard.
oh, that's pretty. I was gonna say, is it Reed? Is it a Reed bot? That'd be pretty funny.
There was some Spider-Man bots. There was a Thing bot, but like the one that would always report back to Doom was Valeria Richards. And they come back. The group of Doom bots was on a mission. The Thing Doom bot walks up with Ultron's head in his hand, and he's like, "This is my key to the time machine being fixed. It's Ultron." But then Valeria Doombot turns on Doom and frees Ultron. So it ends up in this big fight between Doom and Ultron 2099, and then Doom ends up getting stuck in the time stream. So he's stuck right now, Doom 2099. That's how it ends.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
But
pretty cool.
it
How
was,
he's been getting a series of one shots, man. It's kind of telling this little
yeah.
story.
It says the end for now, so we know how that goes. I'm sure they'll do another one because this Frank Thierry is amazing at writing this Doom 2099 stuff, and then the art was also phenomenal. Like the design for the Sorcerer Supreme Doom in the early pages of the book is so sick. And then obviously like the Ultron design. Ultron is like this big combination of all the Doombot parts because Doctor Doom essentially blows them all up because they turned against him, and Ultron just makes a body out of all the remains.
Ah,
It's
that's
pretty
pretty
cool.
sick. Yeah, that sounds sick. Damn, I should have got that low key. Yeah, Frank Thierry, he's been killing, man. He's been doing a ton of one shot. He also did the Arc M one shot. I always forget. Like,
Yep, Arc M, the two Doom 2099 one shots. He did Captain America versus Alien, which we both really liked.
yeah, that was gas.
Um,
That was fire.
so yeah, man, Thierry is the man.
He definitely is. He definitely is. Let me see. What else did I? Oh,
That's all I read.
I read Zatanna #1 yesterday.
Ooh, I want to get that.
That one is pretty. I mean, I like it, man. You got Jamal Campbell, writer, artist. His art is pretty crazy, especially like the first couple pages. Like he does this double page spread that's like, it was pretty
I think
wild.
I saw it.
Yeah,
Speed Sultan put it in his video.
yeah, it was wild. I mean, it was a lot of fun though. I mean, she does some pretty cool like magic stuff. Like she's fighting this flower monster. She like disappears into her hat, like a magician. It's awesome. Yeah, so it's cool. I'm curious to see if this is an ongoing because I know like I think her last one was a mini. The last one, Jamal,
Yeah,
I think it was like 8 issues. It was never an ongoing. So
I want to get the trade paperback for that, dude. It's on Amazon. I asked my backup shop if he had it. He said he didn't. He said he could order it, but I'm like, I could get it cheaper on Amazon.
yeah, man, I'll need you to order for me. I got it.
So I might get that, then pick up the new one, kind of like I did with Century. I'll read that, then I'll read the new one.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I wasn't like lost in nothing because everything they talk about they explained in that issue. Who's this? Who's we know about Zatanna and all that. So, and it wasn't any like crazy like random pulls like some like crazy random villain we've never seen or I have never seen. I'm like, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm curious to see where it goes, but I really like it, man. And the art is tremendous.
all right, sounds good. I'll have to pick it up, I think, next week.
Yeah, yeah. But other than that, man, I think that's everything.
What would you put as your pick of the week?
Probably Skinbreaker. I can't lie. Skinbreaker was.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Like I thought it was gonna be good, but like I didn't think it was gonna be that good. Like especially like emotionally, I wasn't expecting to have a reaction. I was like, wow, that was powerful.
The
That
one
was
thing,
good.
the one thing about that book too is like it was so unpredictable. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never knew where it was going in the next issue. Um, yeah, I think I got to go with that too. It's probably between. This was a bigger issue too.
Yeah, it was. It was thick.
So I think I would go with either Skinbreaker or Ultimates, but I think I'm gonna go with Skinbreaker too. I mean, it was that good.
Yeah, yeah,
Definitely
nah,
check it out.
yeah, yeah. If you guys haven't, or if you want to wait for that hardcover, definitely. But Skinbreaker's up there. One of the best of the
Yeah.
year, I guess, right? Or last year.
Hmm.
But
Definitely.
yeah.
Crazy.
I think that's gonna do it for this one, man. You got anything you want to let the people know? Anything?
No, not really. Nope, that's it, man. We covered everything, I believe. Episode 31 in the
31
books.
in the books.
Yeah, another great episode. So that's all. That's all we got.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for tuning in. Makes it a ton of fun here. So yeah, we appreciate you guys, and yeah, peace.